male power. Now that the tech bro mofos have tipped their hand, laid it down, said the quiet part out loud, shut those bitches up already, there'll be no cyberspace or quarter given to that pit of spewing vipers and their hateful talk of boundaries, who refuse to bend or educate themselves by reading holy scrolls and the transcriptions of the law until they see the light and dutifully accept into their hearts the godlike eminence of male desire and its validity above all else. 60,000 women snuffed out of speech while the struggle fuck goes on because our degradation makes them hard. And who are we to judge? A chorus of pearl-clutching prudes, uptight cunts, fucking with their freedom, their dicks must go anywhere they please. They will judge the justice of your case like some virtualized extraordinary rendition and find you guilty of severe offense for speaking of the pointed knives and wire-encrusted baseball bats they said they'd rape you with if you did not comply with their desire. Our job, as always, is to serve their needs, their entitlement to our flesh, now so overweening that, having laid the body of the earth to waste with their fantasies of immortality and techno-domination, they demand the very substance of our sex be placed under the dominion of their idea, the power to name, the matter of the world according to their will or lust, like the good book in the beginning. And all we said was no. All we said was the matter of our bodies matters, and this form of your dominion is no different than it was before and holds no space for us to actually exist and incarnate beyond the dead-eyed dreams your minds have made of us. What happens when that flat, reflecting surface of the mirror starts to speak? The insubordination is unbearable and must be punished. They will say that we are throwing bricks, although all I will remember is that night when, surrounded by a baying crowd, transported in an ecstasy of seeing us all tarred and feathered, we boarded up the windows so we could breathe enough to talk. They cannot still our tongues. They will try to take us one by one and make a Philomena of us each as a warning to the others. They will hunt down baronesses and dispute their right to adjudicate the words. They will descend in legions and fantasize of stopping up our mouths and choking us to silence with their cocks. Exempt, of course, from any wisp of patriarchal power, because they're just so queer now, all while dictating that they're smashing up the status quo. It takes an exemplary arrogance after all this time of brandishing their weapons and erecting monumental towers to the phallus to use the massive edifice of techno-corporate potency at their disposal to try and make us mouth the catechism of its denial. And nothing here has changed. the dirt of the earth and the blood of bodies still sustains you in your fantasies of uploaded immortality. A clear platonic sky of neural nets and body denigrating domination over the forms of life. And even were you able to use your law to excise the tongue of every single fury and stop her speaking of your rape and desecration, the earth will still make manifest in that matter you have denied intelligibility since the dawn of time, with words of water, wind, and fire, her judgment upon you.